Greetings and happy holidays. I'm Josh Jenkins at Martin County Fire Rescue. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, so we wanted to put together a video for the public just to give you some reminders about how to stay safe while you're cooking this Thanksgiving. According to the U.S. Fire Administration, 75% roughly of residential structure fires during Thanksgiving are due to cooking. Of those, the majority of those incidents are due to unattended cooking equipment. And that's why we wanted to put together some tips for you to make sure you have all the information you need to cook safely this Thanksgiving. Number one, if you are deep frying a turkey, you need to be outside, at least 10 feet away from any structure on a stable, flat surface. Keeping kids away from cooking equipment is paramount, at least 3 feet away from any cooking equipment, ovens, stoves, grills, etc. We also want to make sure you have the correct volume of oil in the pot so that it does not overflow and ignite. So we're going to hang your turkey and slowly submerge the turkey into your hot oil that you know is at the right volume, making sure that turkey has been fully thawed and you are ready to fry. At this point, you're cooking, so you definitely want to use a thermometer and check the temperature of that oil regularly to make sure it does not get too hot. You don't want that oil getting too hot and igniting on you. Now, accidents can happen, and we want you to be ready for them. According to the NFPA, the best remedy for a pot that's on fire on your stovetop is the lid for that pot. Especially during the holidays when you have a lot of pots going at once, it's critical that you're using pots you have a lid for. Oftentimes when a user has a fire on their stove, they're tempted to grab the pot and run it outside. This is a bad idea because you could potentially receive pretty bad burns on your arms and or your furniture and your house. It is really critical if you have a pot that your first action is to put the lid on that pot. Now, we'd like to express the importance of having a working fire extinguisher in your home. When people call our office to ask, what type of fire extinguisher should I have in my house? We always advise that we would prefer you to have an ABC type fire extinguisher, otherwise known as a universal dry agent extinguisher. A-class fires are usually wood, drywall, things that can burn and produce ash. B-class fires, think bubbling, boiling fats and fuels. This could mean gas in your garage, or it could mean oil on your stovetop. C-class fires are anything that could have the potential to be charged electrically, like a toaster or an air fryer. This is a universal dry agent and it is safe for you to use. Now, to ensure that it's healthy and it's going to operate for you safely, number one, for this type of extinguisher, look at your pressure gauge. We want that needle in the green. Next, we want you to look at your hose, making sure the rubber is still intact. If there are any holes or cracks in this rubber, it's going to affect your aim of your powder. Let's talk about aiming the extinguisher. As you can see on all the extinguisher labeling, this man is successfully fighting this flame from a good 6 to 8 feet away. Really important that you don't put yourselves in harm's way when you're using an extinguisher like this. They are engineered for you to operate them safely from a distance, sending that powder into the base of that fire. You're going to use the pass method to use an extinguisher. Pull, meaning pull the pull pin. Aim your hose at the base of the fire. Squeeze, meaning squeeze the handle that's already in your hand by design. And sweeping that agent from left to right across the base of that fire is the best way for you to safely use that. Really important that you also note that these are designed to put out fires in their incipient or beginning phases. If you have a fire that's more involved than the size of a trash can or a pot, it is time to call 911 and get our firefighters on the way to your structure. If you have any other questions, you can call us at 288-5710, and you can look at our website for more information. Thank you.